Hello winners, and welcome to yet another weekly and monthly Forex forecast for Aussie USD, Euro USD, British Pound USD, British Pound Yen, Gold, USDCAD, and US Oil. Yes, you cannot see my face, but here I am. We are all good. I'm just on my laptop. I'm not where I normally am in my office, so please bear with me. If it lags, I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do and still provide value for you. So, trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This webinar does not contain any investment advice and should not be considered to be so. It's only for educational purposes. And yes, please do not risk your pension, your school fees, or other financial obligations to invest into the Forex market. This is high risk. So, my name is MBL, it's true, and we have a different market condition this week. So I just want to go through it. That China had a PMI reading last night, which was 35. It should be normally 50, and below 50 is considered to be correction or maybe even recession. 35 is massively low. And Australia is depending on China, New Zealand is depending on China, Euro is depending on China, everyone's depending on China anyways. So this could potentially lead to gap on Monday. It can lead to higher spread on opening. It can lead to losses. So if you're already in the trade, let's go through all the pairs and see what we can do with it, okay? So for Aussie USD, we'll just go through it. We have monthly and we have weekly entries. So this is a monthly entry, which is around 66.5 for the month. I don't think it will go there. I think this one will maybe open out a position or just continue lower with a pullback and then continue lower for next week like we did this week. I think that's the most probable when you have so low reading in the PMI in China. So since Australia is exporting iron ore and coal to China, this will be a financial hit to Australia in the end. So I think that will be priced in already. The risk here is if the central banks says anything about we're going to increase interest rates or do quantitative easing, meaning buying bonds to help the market boost, then this can go up like a rocket. Like Euro is doing at the moment. For EURUSD, we got the move up. That's because they have now started talking about QE. So, quantitative easing. So you have to look into that if you don't know what it is. And that is among my mentor students. They will be getting the update. So for Australia USD, I think we're just going to go lower this week. There is a monthly buy price for the week, for the monthly buy price for the month, and weekly buy price. I think that's a very dangerous place to start buying. Maybe if you get a reversal on 4 hours. And yes, you need to have a proven track record of whatever you're doing, whatever your strategy is. It has to be proven time after time after time after time that it works out in the end. And if your strategy right now is to buy, okay, try, but don't risk money you cannot afford to lose, and do not risk more than 1% per trade, okay? I'm just saying that. It's up to you. I can't control whatever you're doing. But here we have a clear sell zone. I think that's gone now because we will open out position. That's what I think. If it doesn't, then here we have 65.40, we have 66, and we have 66.50. So any of those entry points is likely. It's even likely to make a new low, pull back, and then sell off. So market maybe go down to 63, and I think we're even going lower. So we might even say, yeah, goodbye maybe to Aussie USD until we find stronger support. And I'm just going to take those away. And yeah, I think, let me just do this. yeah, if you can still, yeah. Okay. So I think maybe 60 in the end is likely. Not now, but we can still just fall. So until there is other news that this is over, there is central bank rate cuts or something like that, we're going to fall. Okay, so be safe out there. Do not invest money you cannot afford to lose. I can't say that enough. For EURUSD, and yes, there will be timestamps in this video, so just go in the link in the description below, and they will be there for you. So EURUSD, we are selling, coming up to sell price for the month, unlike any other of the USDs, which nobody else is actually gaining on this move, is only because of they are talking about quantitative easing. And I also think it's a place to start selling again. So for this week and month, I think we're at least going down to 107. We might even go lower. And we're only going to look for sells, and buying here is not even going to think. It's not even going to make me think about it. If it goes higher, it doesn't matter to me. I just won't do it. But then I can sell all the other USDs instead. Also USD, Euro, Pound USD, and all those things instead. Okay. So 107 is the target for sellers. 50. 1250 is the target for buyers. And we're coming up to sell price for the month and the week. I think we'll head lower, maybe down to 109.02, and then we will see what happens there. But if this just fall from here, I have told you so. Okay, so there's a weekly, monthly target. For the week, it says 107.95. We might even go lower for this week. I have no clue where the market will head and how, because it looks to me the fear is just increasing, and then that can just accelerate everything. Okay, so do not stand in front of the train that is moving at the moment. The same with Pound USD. We are down to buyer price for the month. I don't think this is a place to buy at all, and you really have to wait for this fear to go away. So even though a pullback to 28.50 is a place to sell, awesome. We have a target of the month of 25.40. I think it can go lower than that. And 26.30 for this week. Well, yeah, okay. So any pullback is the way to go for Pound USD. And if it ever comes up to, and goes against everyone, and it goes up just to have a liquidity events, 129.97 is the place to sell for the month. That's where we will sell down if it ever goes up again. But I honestly don't think that's going to be the solution. So for gold, oh, I jumped over pound yen. Sorry. Pound yen is what I'm telling you. We are falling like a ton of bricks, and if you get any pullback, if it ever comes up to 141 flat, if that ever happens, well, congratulations, you have a place to sell. But any pullbacks this week, next week, and until this resolves, that's what we're looking for. Just follow the trend. That's all of what I'm telling you to do. And follow your trade plan every single time. So in this area is where we'll look for sells, and if it comes up to 140, that's a condition. That's a target. That's a place to sell again. And targets for this week and month is 34. 134. I think you can go lower than that. Where? Well, maybe we'll go back to maybe the financial crisis in 2007, maybe. Yeah, okay, we have a lot to sell from actually here. So here we can go. And we can really go here. Okay, so we have 134,860. We have 131. We have 130. It all depends. So we will do updates on this where we're heading. And if you ever see a reversal, I think it only is a pullback until this coronavirus is contained. And yeah, so as I said, okay. So I gave you the entries. I gave you a 50 pip or more stop loss, maybe 100. You shouldn't risk more than 1%. Here we go. Gold. Gold is actually increasingly falling. That's because dollar is strong, because this is a gold USD thing. So it's against the dollar. Dollar is strong. That's why this one's falling. So what do we do about that? It's a commodity that looks to me like right now is doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go up because of the fear. It doesn't. Maybe it was just a pullback to go up again. I don't know. So this makes me wondering what is really happening. It's a bit against what I have as a belief. But also, people, very important, take notes of what is happening right now. This can be money making forever for you for the next 20 years, because this crashes or corrections or whatever you call them in the vocabulary, I would call them correction or natural movements of the market sometimes. This can happen again, and it will happen again. It will happen again, happen again, happen again, happen again. So please take notes, write down, if this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. And not to like, I think it's going to, just go right now to your charts, mark it out when things get heated in the fear. The VIX is going high, a record high by the way. The dollar is strong, yen is strong, Swiss is strong. Just take notes. Okay, so if this happens again, you know exactly what to do. You might lose money right now because I've taken the wrong trades, but you can have financial benefits later on. Knowledge is king, even in this situation. So I would say that, yeah, okay. So going back to gold then. So I would say that, interestingly enough, this one is falling. Okay, then we'll look for sells then. But they went down to the buy price, but take notes. And then the target is just below 1500, 1549, 1491, fine, okay. Or for the buyers, it's 1704. I would actually be out of gold. This one is just going sideways until it broke out and fall. Took a lot of buyers out, I would guess. So don't be in a market where you cannot know where it will go, or where you have your trade setups that you do every single time again and again and again. Okay, so we have a buy price here, sell price here. We shall see what happens. It can go up, it can go down. Trade your plan, look for reversals, look for pullbacks to sell, and take profit around 1500, and you're good to go. Or just put your entry to break even, or your stop loss to break even to entry, and then let it run once you got profit. Okay, USDCAD. This one is likely more than ever to just go higher. Okay, because oil is falling, USD is stronger. This is just a pullback as I see it to go higher. So the sell price is actually at around 34.40, but I believe this one is going to go higher. We will most likely hit 35.79. We can go higher. Any pullback is wanted to enter again. until this turns around. So if it turns around maybe on Wednesday and Thursday, then I'm sorry if it does that, but we're not going to go against the trend. And if you don't want to go against the trend, please stay away. And then for the buy price for the month is 117. Okay, then take it up. And if it ever actually reverses down to 31.77, I don't think that will do that. Not in this bullish trend that has been going on for some time now. Okay, we're all good on that. Then US oil, it's falling down to 45. Okay, buy price for the month, buy price for the week. Normal conditions I would say buy. That's a good price. It's low and it's a good price. I would say with this move here, just look for sells until it reverses. And where can it go? It can go down to 39. And if I'm not shocked if we see 32, 30, 30, 32, 30 number, I'm not surprised if that happens. But then the OPEC will start cutting their production, which means oil price will go up. So we are running into more troubled waters. Okay. So for the week and the month, for the month, I'm sorry, 39. Just stop to break even once you're in profit, and let it run. Let your winners run. That's all that I'm saying right now. I hope you have gotten some new insights. I hope you have gotten the direction. I hope you understand that buying USD, buying yen, buying Swiss is what the market is currently doing, and also selling off Australia, selling off New Zealand, and selling off CAD. So join the train, and I also hope that you feel the need to comment and like below, because I have just gone out of my ways to provide you this. So please leave some appreciation and also leave a comment below of what you learned, because right now I believe I have given you something that you might not have known. Or also just tell me that you will take notes of what is happening currently in the market, okay? Until next time, don't risk money you cannot afford to lose, and I see you next time.